manipulate people in parties. Oh! Oh my God, that came out. Hello and welcome. Today's reading is on Jeffrey Epstein. There's been lots in the news lately about him and Ghislaine Maxwell. So I'll probably do a reading on her too. So today we'll focus on Jeffrey. First question that I'm going to ask is he alive? Is Jeffrey Epstein alive? Is he alive? Is Jeffrey Epstein alive? First card to come out, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Is Jeffrey Epstein alive? And then we've got the 9 of Cups. Is Jeffrey Epstein alive? And then we've got the Tower in reverse. Is Jeffrey Epstein alive? High Priestess in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. And I'll do one more. Is Jeffrey Epstein alive? And then we've got the Emperor in reverse. So the 7 of Wands tells me that he had to make some plans because we see all these sticks poking at him, and he was becoming tested and very challenged. So this tells me that yes, he is alive. They made plans. It wasn't just him, it was others around him, made plans for him to fake his death. We have the 9 of Cups there, and that's a wish coming true. So his wishes came true here. He's still enjoying the fruits of his labor. He's very content and happy with his life. Then we've got the Tower beside that in reverse. He had a lot of fear of letting go because he was so in control and had the power, really, when you think about it. He had to release the control over to someone else that was controlling his outcome. I feel like there was a bit of fear of letting this go. But by looking at that, I'm going to say that top row is that he is still alive. Then in the bottom row, we've got the High Priestess in reverse. And it's all about control, that bottom one too. So High Priestess in reverse is disconnection from your own intuition. Had a disconnection within himself. He had to release and let go. This is all about letting go and allowing someone else to be in control. When that is upright, that is carrying the burdens on your shoulders. There's too much to carry here is what I'm feeling. And it's in reverse. He was about to be broken. The burdens that he was carrying, he had to make a deal. He had to make a deal, otherwise he was going to be unalived. So he was feeling very overwhelmed and carrying too much of this burden. He had to make a choice, I feel. We've got the Emperor in reverse. This is all about control too. Releasing and letting go of control and power. Definitely authority issues here. It was out of his hands. But I'm going to say that I feel like he is a... Was it a cover-up? Was it a cover-up? Did they cover up his... and say that he was murdered? And say that he committed suicide? Did they do a cover-up and say that he committed suicide? Did they do a cover-up and say that he committed suicide? Ooh, all the swords cards. Did they do a cover-up and say that he committed suicide? Did they do a cover-up? Did they do a cover-up and say that he committed suicide? Oh, look at this. It's all about walking away. So we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. Destruction. It was a bit of a stab in the heart. The healing process begins. Ace of Swords. It's a new beginning. A mental new beginning for him. Success. They got away with it. They planned it. They got away with it. Victory. There was definitely a cover-up here, because then we've got the Four of Wands that is sitting beside the Ace of Swords. And that tells me, this tells me there's some sort of celebration here. He's home. He's free. The bird's flying. He's free. He's free to start healing. The healing process has begun for him. He's free. There is a cover-up. They covered it. They covered something up because they didn't want him to release anything that would jeopardize people, big people, powerful people in powerful positions. He's home. I wonder where his home is. I actually got that really strongly, that I felt like he was going home, and home wasn't America. Home is, and I felt like his ancestry. So his parents are Jewish, so he could have went back to that country, whatever country that is, just where his parents come from. But I feel like he's not in America. By looking at the bottom row, we've got the Six of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Cups upright, and the Three of Wands upright. So his ship came in. I feel like he travelled through water. So they might, instead of putting him on a plane, they put him on a ship or a boat. And they shipped him out of here. He went incognito. I feel like by looking at the Three of Wands, he could have dressed like in traditional attire because of this card here. I get the really strong feeling that the way that these people dress in this country are not like Westerners. He dresses differently. He travelled on a boat or a ship or by water. Six of Swords here, that he's still got a lot of baggage. I feel like they've got big control over him. He hasn't got as much, he is free, but he hasn't got as much freedom as he would like. 8 of Cups. That tells me that he actually travelled on his own. He's escaping. He has disappointment, but and then we've got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, that just represents freedom to me. He got away with it. He got away with it because of powerful people. That's what I feel there. And he definitely, I've got the strongest feeling that he definitely travelled by water. They put him on a boat and he's now in another country. He's in a foreign country. I don't feel like, I mean, yes, he's free, but I don't feel like this is what he planned. This is what he wanted his life to turn out to be. He's being controlled because he created. Told me that there definitely is a cover up. Definitely is a cover up. Let's just ask the cards, did he commit suicide? Did he commit suicide? The cards just told us that he is alive and it was a cover-up. People in high places planned his death, faked his death. There was a deal made. So let's just ask, did he commit suicide? And then we've got the Magician in reverse. No, he didn't commit suicide. There was manipulation there. He was manipulated by powerful people. Was he murdered? Was he murdered? Was he murdered? Was he murdered? Was Jeffrey Epstein murdered? Was he murdered? Was he murdered? No, I don't believe he was. No. He definitely wasn't murdered. He had regret that this happened. Big regrets, big losses. But there's 2 cups still standing there. And yes, he was not murdered. I'm going to get these ones out and ask some questions. What can you tell me about? Oh yeah, he liked to manipulate people in parties. Oh! Oh my God, that came out. What can you tell me? Alive. Look at that. He's very much alive. And it's saying in the desert. So that's sort of the country that I was seeing him in. And it's his home now. Ooh, what else can you tell me about Jeffrey Epstein? There's a beach or water. He went, he faked his death. They faked his death. Oh, it was a cover-up. That's how it came out. It was a cover-up. Oh, golly gosh. Different. Look, surveillance. So it was either on surveillance, but they didn't show it. Or they cut something out of the surveillance, or they turned the surveillance off when all this went down. What else can you tell me about Jeffrey Epstein? Fraud. You can't make this up. These are different cards and they're still saying intuition. That's like the High Priestess. He had to trust his intuition and let go. He didn't like letting go because he liked to be in control. And he was the devil. Devil energy, manipulator. Parties, neighborhood, I don't think I don't know if all of his assets have been sold. He was a mind controller and justice. They're making out that justice is being served. Yes, it was a sort of a cult that he was in. Lots of celebrities. Abuse and neglect. Wow. That's amazing. The Epstein reading. The next one I'll do is Ghislaine Maxwell. We'll see if she's still in the picture. All right, bye. Tell me what you think in the comments. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.